Okay, guys, so today we're going to work with molecular formulas. And basically, being able to use a molecular formula is a little bit more useful than an empirical formula because the molecular formula tells us exactly how many atoms of everything we have in a formula. The only way you can get the molecular formula is you need to find the empirical formula first. So the steps to getting the molecular formula are you just calculate the empirical formula. This is just what we did for homework last night and what we did for homework and what we did for classwork today. We're going to go through the same steps to calculate the empirical formula. Once we calculate the empirical formula, we're going to get the molar mass of that empirical formula. And this is our empirical mass. Then what you're going to do is you're going to take the given molar mass. I have to give this to you in the problem. I have to tell you what the molar mass is. You'll take the molar mass that I give to you. You're going to divide that molar mass by the empirical mass, which you just found out in the previous step, and that's going to be the scale factor. And then all you do is you take that scale factor and you apply it to the molecular formula. You multiply the empirical formula by that scale factor, and you write the molecular formula. So we're going to try one. All right, we're going to try a couple. A real easy one would just be determine the molecular formula for a compound with 94.1% oxygen and 59% hydrogen. The molar mass, or the mass of the molecular formula, is 34 grams per mole. So first step is going to be to assume 100 grams. So we have 94.1 grams oxygen. We have 5.9 grams of hydrogen. We're going to convert to moles, each of the grams. This gives us 5.9 moles hydrogen, and 94.1 divided by 16 gives us 5.9 moles oxygen. We're going to divide by the least number of moles. In this case, it's 5.9. And our empirical formula is OH. Our empirical mass is going to be 16 plus 1, which is 17 grams. And we know our molar mass is 34. So we're going to take our molar mass, divide by empirical mass, 34 divided by 17, and that gives us 2. So 2 is our scale factor. So we're going to multiply 2 times our empirical formula. So our molecular formula is going to be H2O2. I just reversed the elements in their order because I know H2O2 is the compound. All right, real simple. All right, so basically all we're doing is adding 2 small steps to what we did last night. We're adding this step of finding the empirical mass once we have the empirical formula, and we're adding the step of finding the scale factor, which we're going to apply to the empirical formula to get our final molecular formula. Okay, so we'll practice this tomorrow in class. Hopefully it won't be too difficult, and have a good night, guys.